What is going on, guys? Your boy Pony Montana, and in this video we are going to be going over QB runs in Madden 24. There's a lot of confusion when it comes to these runs about when you can run them, how you can avoid fumbling when running them, and just pretty much the the options and the kind of runs that you can do. Now, before I get into it, if you guys are new to the channel, do not forget to hit that subscribe button, like the video, comment down below, hit that noti bell so you never miss an upload. And if you guys have nothing to comment, well, just comment FTA because it stands for the algorithm, and it helps push these videos to more and more people. And obviously, the more people that we reach, the more we grow. The more we grow, the more I post. So again, shout out to the FTA squad, the FTA gang. Y'all show up every single video. So let's get right into it. This should not be a long video because we're simply going to be talking about the different kinds of QB runs in the game. So a lot of the times you can come out in whatever passing situation that you are in, and depending on the defense that your opponent is playing, sometimes you're going to have the option to scramble out of the pocket and try your best to get some yardage on the ground. This is going to be one of the kinds of plays that you cannot run around in if you don't want to fumble. This is going to be a situation that you are going to need to slide if you do end up getting tackled, because a lot of the times you will end up in a situation, and I hope I fumble here, but you're going to end up in a situation where you fumble. If they go for a strip, it's an automatic fumble. If they go for anything that isn't a regular tackle, you will fumble the ball. This isn't considered a QB designed run, so you will end up fumbling the ball by the smallest potential hit. I'm trying to get out of the pocket so that I can get pretty much hit sticked here. Unfortunately, the D line is a little too good. But that brings me to my second point. We're gonna call timeout here, and we're gonna enter some of the plays that you might get confused on you being able to run the ball or not. And a lot of the times it happens with these RPOs. I'm currently in the Colts playbook, and one of the most popular RPOs in the game is this bunch strong X nasty. I always say X nasty because X nasty is one of the popular formations. Shout out to Zan for making that popular last year. But in this formation here, there's this RPO play that a lot of people would look at this like a designed QB run. The problem with this is a lot of the times you end up getting confused. If I run this ball out and get hit stick, there's a high chance of me fumbling with the QB here. Why? Because it looks at this play more of like a pass, and that's why it's so hard to actually run this. Now, granted, you can run out of the pocket, but you will put yourself in a very, very high probability of you fumbling the ball. And that's why every single time that we run a play like this, once you get into contact with someone else, you're going to want to double tap square or X if you guys are on the Xbox, just so you guys can go ahead and go down with the ball and slide. So again, I just made the right read here. Hopefully the read key can actually chase the quarterback so I can try to get a fumble in. Let me try to get a couple plays in real quick, and then I'll show you guys exactly the kind of plays where you guys are going to be able to run the ball at will without having to worry about fumbling the ball. And as you can see, we're still not fumbling. Usually it takes like a hit stick when you are running these RPOs, but a majority of the time, if you get like double tackled with your quarterback, and this is beyond the line of scrimmage. If you're tackled in the backfield, that's fine. If you're tackled behind, like in front of the line of scrimmage, that is where the possibility of you fumbling goes a lot higher. So I'm just gonna run into this guy and see if we end up fumbling. Unfortunately, we don't. Oh, it's because I have trust on Lamar Jackson. That's why. Okay, so on some of those hits, especially the one that I just took, he would fumble the ball. If this is an in-game situation and I don't have my X factor activated, this is going to result in a fumble because you're being double tackled, and a lot of the times you end up fumbling the ball in these kind of situations. So for the plays that you're going to be able to run without the fear of fumbling, except if your quarterback does not have a high carry value rating, any option play is going to fall under that category. So any regular read option, these all fall under the category of plays that you will not fumble in. Speed options, read options, anything that does not have a passing option to it, you're going to be able to run the ball at will. Now, this playbook specifically does not have any runs for the quarterback, unfortunately, so I can't really showcase that. But if you go to play type, and you scroll down to run, and you scroll all the way over, you press R1 or right bumper until you're all the way over to QB run. Some plays have QB power options. Some plays have just, you know, QB blast where you're just running down the middle of the field. Some plays have it in like their empty sets, like this one right here, RPO Q stick draw. This one might be one of those plays where you might not fumble it because it's not considered a complete passing play. It is a run play. So I'm going to try to run it one time. But if you do get hit, you have a high possibility of fumbling because it registers this play as a passing play. So you're technically running out of the pocket for this play specifically. So you want to avoid that. If it's an option play or some kind of QB run, like a QB power or a QB blast, you will be able to pretty much take a couple hits here and there. But obviously, you're always open to the chance of fumbling simply because quarterbacks do not have the carrying that some of the running backs do. Hopefully this clears up the confusion when it comes to running the ball in Madden 24 with your quarterback. But obviously, let me try to get sticky a little bit. But obviously, some people need this kind of information, and I'm glad that I'm the one to be able to bring it to you. My name is Pony Montana. Hopefully you guys found this video informative and helpful. I will see you guys in the next one, man. As always, 2 fingers, deuces, and peace out, you guys.